Hey, what's up guys, it's Bladen. We're here with Blood and Rust. So, starting off, we should have a bit of Titan movement. I'm gonna dash immediately, dash off this rock right here, strafe around. Got a rock up here, we're gonna dash over that, dash off of this ledge, land on the tree, strafe all the way around, go to the right of this brute, dash off this ledge. Notice I'm holding like a neutral input. I hold W, A, and D. We got tone slide here. You just dash and slide on top of the tone. Go across. Another dash and slide there. Pick up the tone. Keep going. Just keep dashing so you don't have your whole dash meter fill up. Always want to have one charging. Just keep going until you get to behind this pipe. So we're gonna disembark here. We're gonna do a disembark jump. We'll try and get one here. So that's what disembark jump is. Basically jump as you're exiting BT. And the visual cue that most people use for this is when Cooper's legs kind of exit the screen. So right when Cooper's legs go off screen, I'm gonna press space. Let's try and get it again here. It's pretty tough. There we go. You want to make sure you actually go around to the second wall there. Otherwise it's going to be the same angled surface and won't let you grab again. That's fine if I don't get it. You can just like climb up this pipe too if you just double jump up. That works. They want to cloak when you get up here so you don't get shot by the other Titans. Come down here and hit the button. Show that one more time. There we go. Wait till you get to that side of the wall. Should be cloaking here actually. Should have done that earlier. And you can also like bonk off the ceiling there if you slide in, then tap shift around and hit the button. But yeah, that's the most basic opening. Next off, we're going to show early disembark, which is the next hardest strat. So this is like pretty much the same opening until we get to that tunnel again. Just dash off all the ledges. Pretty much anytime you're dashing in Titan movement, you want it to be like off a ledge so that you're maintaining that momentum through the air. You want to strafe as well, but it's not like super important. It's like a pretty small difference that it makes. And the lurchless input also helps as well. We're gonna grab tone, then dash one more time. I'm gonna make a quick save here. We're going to, I think it's called disembark boost. And then we basically just do pilot movement through this entire section. Over that, come to this wall, tap shift around, grab this pipe, jump up, and then same as the other strat, just come down here, bonk, and hit the button. Show it again. So yeah, the disembark boost, you're gonna hold forward and slide. And disembark boost won't work if you're on like slanted terrain with BT. I don't know why it works like that. Tap strafe around, grab the pipe. Correct chick off this, all while cloaked, bonk, tap strafe, and hit the button. If you do like bonk anywhere here or like miss a wall kick or something, like you fall down, you just want to stay out of the sludge on the ground, stick to the walls, go for crouch kicks. You can like go around this side, tap strafe. But you just want to make your way over here, even if it's like a bit slow. Get to this pipe, cloak, and then same as always, come down, bonk, the button. And next up we got the hardest strat here, which I think only me and like one other run do in full game runs at this point. But I think it is viable. Well, show it off anyway, but it is like really hard. If you're a beginner, don't even attempt this. So immediately, we're going to instantly disembark. So this strat's called instant disembark or visembark, as people started calling it because they got it confused with early disembark. So we just walk forward, pull a frag, throw it down there, tap strafe, hit an extended slide hop here, instant double jump, pull another frag. My speed was kind of weird there, so this is going to be a weird setup. Works though. You go over top this way. You want to stick to the left of this terrain here. You can take a crouch kick here. That's optional. It's a bit scary though, so you don't have to go for it. Take another crouch kick here. Another crouch kick here. Tap strafe. Land on these rocks. Crouch kick. Crouch kick. Over the top. Crouch kick. Tap strafe. And this is pretty much the same strat. All the way up top. Bonk. Tap strafe. Hit the button. Really the only hard part about the strat, in my opinion, is getting these 2 frag boosts at the start. So they're definitely going to take a lot of practice to get down consistently. I do a right strafe, left strafe. And I throw it like on this grass right here. So I do 2 slide hops and throw it down. Throw down. Tap strafe, extended slide hop, instant double jump, pull the frag. Over the top, throw it at the edge. And let it like slightly adjust your throw timing of the frag there depending on how fast you're going. Good speed I like to go over the top of the rocks there is about 50. And when I go 50, I know to throw it at like where the rocks starts, if that makes sense. I'll try and show it. Let's say I'm going 50 here and I have the frag. I try and throw it like around here, the start of the rocks. If you're going a little over 50, you want to throw it like right at the edge. And if you're going like mid 40s or something, you're gonna have to throw it like all the way back here or something. You kind of got to feel it out. So I'll show this one more time. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I doubt very many people are gonna do this strat because it's very hard. This is like 40s. I'm gonna throw it early. A little too early. You can try and like squeeze through there, but if you end up with this speed, you're like kind of fucked. You can like go for crouch kicks down here and do like a weird route. And, like go over here. You can like jump off those boxes up top, but it's really hard. I'm just gonna try and get one more full clip of this and show it off. Throw it down on that grass. Big boost. The 52, I'm gonna throw it right at the edge. That's a good boost. Go off those rocks. Keep strafing. Take the crouch kick. Don't have to go for it though. Drop down. Crouch kick. Another crouch kick. Tap strafe around here. Another crouch kick. Crouch kick. Crouch kick city, baby. Tap strafe. Grab the pipe. All the way through. And hit the button. We're gonna pull out the eval. I line up with this like little red thing on the wall and I go on the opposite side. And we're going to wait for a specific dialogue cue here. It's gonna be Ensign Son Yang. We're gonna go on Yang. Yang, there it is. And do a sprint diagonal jump and then slide up all the way through here. Take the crouch kick there. You can kill this guy. Not really that important though. Crouch kick here. Crouch kick here. Spam your Eve at the door. Damn strafe around there. I go into sniper now. I don't really want to show that yet. This is a lot to cover here. Yan, go to the door. A pretty wide line here. You want to nick the top of that red thing. You can also grab this wall here, then maybe do like a double wall kick. You actually don't want to slide off there because there's a good chance you bonk on the crawl space here and lose all your speed. If that does happen, I would just recommend like holding back, intentionally taking the slowdown just so you don't bonk. Yan. Go. Nick the red thing, slide off. Do crouch kicks, fall down. So I'm gonna hold back there. I still bonked. That's why you kind of want to sometimes kill that guy. You can get in the way. Crouch kick, all the way through. Crouch kick this wall. Kick this wall. Spam the Eva. Spam strafe. You can also just do a normal trap strafe here, but you're gonna have to wall bump these pipes here. It's not too much slower, but I think the spam strafe is a bit faster. It is kind of hard to line up through the door here. But there's a frag here that you can do. I'm gonna show that real quick. The same opening. I'm gonna pull a frag right before this doorway and throw it like a little before this black line. It's gonna be slightly dependent on how fast I'm going. I'm going super fast here, so I'm actually gonna skip that first wall. It's gonna mess up main line. Show that again. Slide up through the door. Pull the frag for the door frame. Slide off for the black line there. That was pretty bad. So I'm gonna slide off here. Take both crouch kicks. Shoot so the guy staggers in the doorway, or he just dies. That works too. And we come into sniper canal. You're usually gonna get like a wall bump or a spam strafe like straight through the door here. Let me actually kill these guys. He's gonna be in the way. Usually they won't be though if you just speed all the way through. We come into sniper canals. We're going to double jump, tap strafe, crouch kick both those walls. Crouch kick this. If you're going fast enough, you can go to the pipe here. I was a little slow there though, so not a great lineup. You can come up here. I'll show that again. Come up the doorway, double jump, tap strafe, 2 crouch kicks on the rail here. You can kill this guy. He's scary. Crouch kick off the pipe, wall bump this pipe, and come up here. We're gonna transition into that tunnel there that we just saw. We're gonna be cranking some 90s real hard. So you wall bump this, tap strafe into here, tap strafe, tap strafe, tap strafe again, all the way up. Hit this wall. Crouch kick off that super dark wall that you can barely see until you get to the door. This is all like one fluid motion in the run, by the way. It's pretty much just like full gas all the way through here. Tap strafe, tap strafe. It can be pretty hard to hit the trap strafes here if you're going like 50 or more. Come up here. Hold on. If you get like stuck down here, there's not too bad of a backup. You can literally just C-fab, tap strafe back up, and just take it slow. It's not too bad. Wall bump that pipe. Tap strafe, bring some 90s. Tap strafe, double jump up here. Hit this crouch kick. Another crouch kick. And get to the door. We take a C-fab or a crouch kick off of there. And the door's gonna click. And immediately after the door clicks, we're going to cloak. Because there's gonna be some guys that are gonna try and shoot us. We just slide here, crouch kick. Crouch kick, crouch kick. Crouch kick. Over the boxes here. And get to about here. That's called the slingshot. That's a bit of a harder way to do it though. I'll show an easier way. That's less like mechanically involved. Kick off the same thing here. And just take a closer, tighter line up top there. That also works. It's a bit simpler. I like to opt for the slingshot though, because you can get a bit higher speeds with it. Crouch kick. Crouch kick, crouch kick. You can get up to 60 there with some good crouch kicks. It's a bit hard though, because getting the right angle is pretty tough. So you come over here. You want to like tap strafe through all these fronts. It's going to be a bit tough. You might have to shoot some of them on your way in. But generally, I'm like flying in here at like high 50s. You like jump over top of this box. You'll land like around here, and then you'll tap strafe through the right side of this corridor. Go off the box. You might need a half slide there. And you tap strafe all the way through here. Shoot any guys on the way. Bonk. Hit the button. So that was a lot. I'm going to show it a few more times. C-fab, crouch kick, cloak, slide, crouch kick, crouch kick, crouch kick. That was kind of bad. Crouch kick, jump off the box, through here, crouch kick, tap strafe. You can wall bump there as well. That also works. And then bonk and hit the button. Kind of messed up though. There is actually a frag that you can do here when you get to the door. This is a frag that Gomez came up with. You can usually get like 50 immediately. This frag. That's a pretty small boost. I just transition in the slingshot. Let me try and get a good clip here with a big boost. Cloak and pull the frag. Drop it. So yeah, if you drop it really late there, you get a huge boost, but it was actually too far up, so I actually just got launched at the ceiling. Definitely don't want that to happen. Cloak and pull the frag. Sprint, drop it. So there's a pretty good boost. That's ideally what you want. And transition to slingshot. And then not falling the grunts here. But yeah, it's the Govus frag. It's kind of neat. You can also cloak again in the grunt hallways up here. I don't know if it makes really a huge difference though, so I don't really bother anymore. Half slide off that if you're gonna overshoot. Okay, apparently you can jump over those guys, that works. Yeah, so you can like cloak when you come into this room. Then we get to this next door. Make another quick save. We hit the button, gonna wall run, take a C-fab, tap strafe here, jump up, 2 double jumps. We're gonna do a bump launch here. It's helpful if you look up because you can see how high you are. Going to crouch and spam jump, and then grab the wall once it gets to this height. About this yellow line here. It's so just crouch in this corner, spam jump, grab the wall. You want to bonk the ceiling here. That's going to give you a nice setup into here. And that's a really tough section getting through those pipes, so show that again. Get like somewhat high, bonk your head, tap strafe. I do an instant double jump here onto the platform. So bonk your head, tap strafe, instant double jump. And I like to land on like the right side of this platform because then I can tap strafe, slide up into here, and bonk my head and not get stuck. So let me try and show that again. Okay, so this does work. Good to know. And just kind of through there like that. It's a bit tight. You need to hit your tap strafe pretty well if you're gonna bonk something. So I wouldn't worry too much about going fast through here. Instant double jump, tap strafe. And I like to do an extended slide up over that last last pipe and tap strafe over better. If you like lose speed here, you can grab the pipe, C-fab through. You can also grab this doorway and C-fab. And yeah. Coming up, the dialogue options in this section are actually going to be pretty important. So before we hit this button, we're going to hit the bottom option. C-fab off of there, through here, C-fab off of this, and then hit this bottom dialogue option again, come over here, and embark in BT. So that's Sludge skip. That skips like an entire like 5-minute fight sequence. So definitely want to learn that if you're a banner. It's easy and it saves like a absolute shit ton of time. So basically how Sludge skip works is if you embark BT here before he finishes talking, I think something weird happens, like the game crashes or something. So you want to wait till he's done talking. But the thing is, when he's done talking is dependent on when you choose dialogue option. Depending on how competent you are in getting Sludge skip fast, is going to determine how fast you want to hit the dialogue option before the button. So I hit it like super early before the button, and this way I can embark BT like immediately after getting over here. So if you're not as like competent and be able to hit Sludge skip like first try really fast, you're gonna want to hit the dialogue option a bit later. So maybe like hit the button, maybe jump off and then hit the dialogue. Come over here and embark. But this gives you time to like do a backup in case. So backups for Sludge skip is you can come to this wall, jump off, and go straight to the pipes. Or alternatively, you can come all the way up. You can literally just slide, jump all the way to the pipes, mantle. And then if you take too long, BT will actually be too far away to embark. So in that case, you just come in this corner. We're gonna shoot him a bit, get him his attention. And if you're lucky, he will decide to come back within the year, hopefully. Okay, there he is. And you can invert from the side like that. So there's a frag you can do here after you hit this button. We're gonna hit the button, take a wall run on this box right here, and do a Feb immediately and pull the frag. Like this. Throw it down. That was not a boost at all. Might actually want to throw it a bit later, like on the silver line there. It's a bit tough to get this line up though. Around. Yeah, you want to take like a wide line there. That'll help you get a bigger boost. On the line. That was an okay boost. You can go through. You can go like 50 through here with a really good boost. So that's a pretty good one. And then you just hit the button as usual, and jump over and do Sludge Skip. Alright, so we're gonna hop in BT here. We're just gonna dash immediately. Dash again off this ledge. Dash right when we get to the corner here, so you can change direction immediately. We're gonna dash one more time in the general direction that we're going. We should have 2 dashes once we get to this ramp. We're gonna dash like sideways up it, then dash off the second one and crouch, and then come into game fight. I actually need to switch the tone there, so let me do that really quick. So dash sideways on this wall, dash up, crouch, and switch a tone as you enter the fights. So this is Kane fights. First boss fight of the game, I'm pretty sure. It's got an iconic line coming up here. Wow. 20. Alright. So immediately coming to this fight, you're going to sprint and immediately shoot Kane in the back 5 times. Going to sprint, dash forward actually, shoot 5 times, dash again, shoot the brute 3 times, missile barrage. Ideally the brute will die from the missiles. Shoot Kane 3 more times, missile barrage while looking up, switch to expedition, tactic cancel, get your core, then switch to tone and core immediately, and just go for missile barrage for the rest of the fight. Sometimes Kane will troll and just kind of do like ring around the rosy here. Obviously it's quite a bit of time, and then he's dead. You can slide out and grab his helmet. I'm gonna show that again. There's quite a bit to this fight. Sure. Sprint, dash, 5 shots. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Dash forward. The brute actually died. Another missile barrage. Get your core with expedition. Instantly core Kane, and just go for missile barrages. If Kane puts his shield up, you can actually like shoot the ground in front of him, and that'll still give you a lock on because tone shots have splash damage. Also, I should note my lock on visual isn't actually working here. Usually there's like a white circle that turns red when you get 3 locks. And that indicates that you can miss the barrage, but it glitches out sometimes. I don't know why it's like that. Sprint, dash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, dash barrage. 3 more shots, look up, quick expedition, tactic cancel, get core. And just get locked on till the end. So that was a pretty good Kane fight. That'd be like ideal. And you just pick up the helmet, you hold E. So if you do the super hard strat that I did at the start of the level, disembark, you actually won't have tone here because you can't pick up the loadout when you're in pilot. So we actually only have expedition for this fight. And how that looks, which is a bit slower, but you actually lose some of the time that you initially save with that strat. Because we only have expedition here, which means killing the brute is going to be slower at first, and we also cannot swap reload. So it's going to be generally a slower fight, but I will show it off here. So we're going to pull out our rockets immediately, get all the lock-ons, use them all on the brute, and then go for headshots. Just eat the reload here, go for headshots on Kane. We get lucky, he'll put his shield up right now. He's not doing it, so that's unlucky. Yeah. Get core, use core immediately, and just keep covering headshots. It's really just like a headshot game. The expedition fight. I'll show it one more time. Pull your rockets immediately. Use them on the brute. Kill the brute. Use any extra bullets on Kane. So if he pulls up his shield during the reload, that's pretty good. And then we core as soon as we get it. Go for headshots. And then finish him off. It's a very simple fight, but it is a bit slower. And then that's Blood and Rust. Level's pretty much over. Just got some dialogue to sit through here. It's about a minute. Get to intercept their transmission, and then we fade out to Abyss 1. And that's Blood and Rust.